Morning, everybody. It's 9 o'clock on Thursday, June 8th, 2023. And we're at the Tom Baker Meeting Room at City Hall, which is the appointed time and place for the Bismarck Parking Authority's monthly meeting. See that we have a quorum present. So we'll open the meeting with consideration of the minutes from the May 11th meeting. Any changes, corrections, comments? Is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion carries. Item 2 on the regular agenda would be to review the financial statements, which everybody should have in your packet. Any questions, any comments from management?
Mr. Chairman and Parking Authority members, board members, a couple of just items to note. So we are still on track for a budget on both income and expense line items, so that is good news. To note on month-to-date prior year operating expense, that amount is from CAM reimbursements reconciliation from 2022 for commercial tenants. Beyond what they pay for estimates each month, we do reconciliation at year end, and this is most of that overage amount reimbursement was for utilities increases. On other expenses, transfer to reserve, we did transfer $200,000 to the city reserve account. Just a follow-up from last month's question about what our interest rate is on our reserve account, the city did give us some guidance on that it fluctuates from month to month based on CD rates, treasury, and agency bonds and whatnot, but we do average. It was, I think, roughly around 3 or 4%. And this last month, for instance, for April's interest, we were at $3,883. And our total reserve account is $1,580,482.
Thanks, Jeremy. Any questions?
I have one quick question.
Sure, go ahead.
On the elevator maintenance, it was a little bit higher this month. Is that just part of the standard contract, or was there something that we needed to?
Jeremy?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. So we do of the 4 ramps, we have elevator contracts with each of those ramps, but they come due at separate times throughout the year. So certain months it will fluctuate higher depending on when those invoices come due.
Okay, other questions? If not, we'd entertain a motion to approve the financials. Is there such a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
And if you'd call the roll on that one, please, Sue.
Josh?
Yes.
Todd?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes, that motion carries. Item 3 would be board review of the Parking Authority Management RFQ draft. Daniel?
Good morning, Jim, Chair. I'm sorry, Chair, Parking Authority. So you've received a copy of this in your previous meetings before that meeting. And so hopefully you've had a chance to look it over a little bit. This is a request for qualifications for management services for the Parking Authority. So obviously the dates would change. That's the one thing. We'll just push those back a little bit. They were written for the last month. But there's plenty of time. The contract currently goes into the end of this year. So we're really kind of ahead of the game a little bit on this. So if you have any questions for me, staff has looked this over. So we're comfortable with it, but there may still be some things you'd like to change in here. So you can let us know.
Could you remind us of the dates then, when this would be published?
Sure. So this could be published on July 1st then, and then basically just the proposals would be due toward the end of July, and then just push everything back about a month.
Okay. Any questions of Daniel? Or suggestions or comments? So are you looking for a motion or anything?
That might be helpful. Just to have it.
To approve it?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody care to make a motion to approve the RFQ?
I'll make a motion to approve the RFQ management of the parking authority.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, call the roll, please. Sue?
Josh?
Yes.
Todd?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes, that motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Or Daniel, anything else on that?
Nope,
Okay,
that's it.
thanks. Item 4 on the agenda is progress update for the parkade repairs project. Jeremy's going to lead us through that one.
So I did get a response back from Vector Construction, and they were looking at the latest, late July, early August, that they would be able to start. Possibly, though, they're finishing up another job that they will probably get done early, so they said they may be able to start mid-July. And the total project is, I think, 3 to 4 weeks for completion, so that's the update on that.
Any questions on that one? Anybody? No? Short and sweet. We're on to other business. This could be a new record. So, Kate, do you have anything you want to update us on the roster?
Todd, I know Todd's gotta go.
Todd has to get to Dickinson, but that's just a short agenda. It's summertime.
Chair, authority members, just a quick update or reminder, the street fair this year, it's our 50th street fair, is September 15th and 16th. We will close the streets the day before on the 14th we usually close them at 5 p.m., but we don't start pulling cars out until 6 p.m. We'll give people some time to get out. And then that Friday night, I think we're going to do kind of a block party with bands and stuff like that, just to celebrate the 50th street fair. So there'll probably be a little bit of a longer, we'll probably go to like 10 o'clock or something on Friday with the concert. So just wanted to let you guys know.
Do you have any updates at all on any conversations you've had with the Rosser corridor ramp? Because I've not had any meetings.
The county's still kind of going through their budget process. They have put out, looking at some of their properties, they are going to sell some of their properties. And so I still think it's probably a good conversation to have with them as the parking authority and looking at that piece of property.
Did they indicate when they're going to decide what may be for sale?
They're going to put something out for one of the lots, not this lot, but another lot near here. I think they already decided on their last meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And that was kind of like about $10 a square on that one.
Mm. Okay.
So it was a smaller lot and probably could do a little bit less
Right.
with it. So,
Right.
but it probably would behoove us to have that conversation with. I shouldn't say us; it's your money, so
Yeah.
behoove you.
Well, and it sounds like, based on the media reports in the local newspaper this morning at least, that they're going to move ahead with the Provident project. So,
Yes. Yep.
Okay. All right. And that
Okay.
could work to our advantage too.
Thanks, Jim.
Okay. Thanks, Kate. Other business. Anybody have any other business for the good of the order? Anybody? Okay. Hearing nothing. If there's no objection, we'll stand adjourned until July 13th. Thanks, everybody.